Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 8 server. I hope everybody is having a lovely day today. I have got an awesome episode planned for you. We're having fun with our friends on the server today. We're building some more in our area, having some fun with stuff we've never done in Minecraft, which is weird to say considering how long I've been playing the game, and a lot of other fun stuff packed into this episode. It's going to be a fun time. So one thing that I am super curious about, guys, I gotta know how many rockets we have sold so far, and if anybody has done Coral Adventure yet. So let's check it out. So we're gonna head across first ever sort of rope bridge that I've ever made. It's pretty awesome. Hello, there's a lot of diamonds in here. So first harvest, we made 38 total diamonds, and oh, 2 people did the Coral Adventure. Awesome. So let's go ahead and check out our rocket supply, because at the moment I do not have a creeper farm. I actually tore my creeper farm down because I want to make a better one. So most of these were pretty much all full. They're still pretty much full too. It looks like more than enough of the hoppers are still pretty much all full. So we're doing very well there, and we've got a pretty successful, oh, hold on. You know how many times I've almost, okay, you know, we should probably not faceplant trying to get out of here. That would, one other thing that I want to quickly check is I want to check the pig pen to see what sales we've got there. So let's check that out really quickly. So land, I love my area, man. All right, so, okay, 1 diamond, I'll take it. Anything on this side? 2 diamonds there, nice. So we're getting some sales. Not the best sales in the world, but oh, okay, we're doing better. So today's profits, 46 diamonds. I'll take it. So the first thing we're doing today is meeting up with some of the hermits for something called Hermits Helping Hermits. This is where we take on projects, and today is my project because I need to make a pretty big sugarcane farm. So some of the other hermits are helping me dig out a hole. Here is some of the footage from that. Also, before I show you that, I'm going to show you me fighting the Wither. Very quick fight. I didn't think it really deserved a whole segment, so just enjoy the quick fight. You know, I could have probably made a shovel, but I really didn't even think about it.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at that and I'm thinking, I don't really have a great shovel, so you get what you get and you don't get upset.
Oh, it's okay. I wasn't going to complain anyways.
Well, that's true. That is one of your redeeming characteristics. You don't complain.
It's true. I don't really have a need to.
I mean, probably, yeah, he might turn up later. You never can tell with Joe.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, then you've got me, which is arguably the best present.
Debatable.
And by best, I mean...
Debatable.
I can go, Jev. I can leave you to it. It's fine.
It's kind of funny because, like, I always tell people, they're like, how do you manage this on Hermitcraft? And I'm like, we have one universal time zone. I'm like, oh, what's that? I'm like, meeting time. Because that's so, like, that's the biggest truth ever.
That's genuinely true. That is the thing. It's just sort of like, how about we do it after, right, we have 3 really. After meeting time and before before meeting time. How about we do this before meeting time? Yep. Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works
for
perfect.
Me, yeah.
That's literally what we do.
I found the thing. Okay, it's a nice square. Yeah. So did anybody bring a round peg?
Joe, I've got some pickaxes for you over here, man. It's got there's a pool, it's got basketball, tennis ball.
Tennis ball. Wow.
Tennis ball.
Tennis court.
Dogs
Never heard
love
of
tennis ball.
Yeah, tennis
ball, my favorite game.
Mine too.
Jeff, do you have a bed?
I do not. We'll send, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you could ask Tango.
Got it.
I'm just judging a little bit. Is all
that's
all
fine.
I'm
Go
doing.
ahead.
I'm just sitting here judging, just a touch.
The amount of time, like the amount of times that I've judged you in this stream already, literally over 15.
You know what, Jev? Like, absolutely. That's all I spend my time doing when I'm around you.
Like, whenever I'm not talking, I'm muted talking bad about you in my chat.
Yeah,
so.
but the problem is, Jev, you're never not talking, so...
It's fine. It's understandable. I like to talk. It's my job. So...
It's all of our jobs, and yet...
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not... The chat is not wrong. Are you cutting off my exit? You are!
You can just jump down.
I was just expecting it from you at this point.
The thought crossed my mind, but I was trying to be nice. It was weird. I should have broke it.
I know. I'm unused to this.
Yeah.
But you know.
10 out of 10 regret.
Let's see how it goes. You might get my my April Fool's tag.
I hope so.
I think that would be quite funny. To be fair.
Be. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I don't think it's going to happen because there's like loads of people in there.
So I actually can say whose name I drew for April Fools.
Are we supposed to be doing that?
Yeah, don't tell if you...
No, the reason that I can say the name I drew is because I drew my own name, so then I had to put it back in and press the button again.
Oh my god, that's
So
funny.
I won't tell you whose name I got the second time.
I want to meet X just to prove that he's a robot.
I don't think
he's
X is
absolutely not a robot.
100% a robot. You can't convince me otherwise. You see that Hermit bot on Twitter? That's him. I guarantee it.
I think X has far too much to do to be Hermitbot.
Yeah,
Let's be
that's
honest.
True. Yeah. The man's busy.
Only because we keep him busy.
True.
It's our fault. Oh, yeah, like that. Okay. So that's the amount you have to pay. What?
Bad luck is bad.
Yeah, so I'm responsible for the first 17 grand a year. And I'm only paying 600 and... Like, if you wanted to be really...
Joe.
What? That is accurate!
It's accurate, but not relevant in this moment. You know why I said Joe. Silence means you know exactly what you did.
Oh, you're in trouble.
You could also show up
but
wearing
not as
a
much as
Scream
you,
mask.
Jev.
You could cosplay as a Suma.
I could.
How would she dress up as a robot?
Scream mask.
Huh? Zuma's gonna message me. Have you been telling people that I'm a robot? No, what are you talking about?
He'd be quite hurt by that, I think.
Yeah,
so,
I actually think you would be hurting his feelings. Like,
Nah,
yeah.
I'm just joking. You guys know that X isn't a robot.
I know that.
I know that, but you know.
It's like, do people really think I'm not stiff?
Yeah, X deals with a lot, man. I don't know how he
mostly
manages
people
it
calling
all.
him a robot.
No.
Yeah.
Way more serious
Yeah.
stuff than that. I call him a robot because of how much stuff he gets done and how efficient he is. I've never seen somebody be so... I don't know what the word for it is. Like, motivated, I guess, would be the better word.
Oh, yeah. He's 100% motivated. Like, way more than, like, normal people.
He's a machine.
And by normal people, I mean me.
Me too. Me too. No, I totally get that. Yeah, I makes like, music too.
Oh, I forgot my enchanted shovel. Did you have an enchanted shovel for me?
Wow, Joe.
Wow, Joe, you're so that's a voice.
You should never do that ever again, Joe.
Try. See, since I'm not streaming, I don't have to use only my nice to hear voices.
Oh, you know, we are streaming, right? Like,
we're streaming.
Yeah.
But,
I know you're streaming.
Joe was here the first time, ready to stream.
Yeah.
I did stream, and then I ended the stream because I had to go. Because my original plan was to stream and then raid you guys, and then come back and kind of keep helping now like I'm doing.
So now that you guys have been all caught up on all of the activities that I have been up to on the server, it's time to get into a new build. That's right. So sub green? Yep, sub green. Figures. Anyways, it is time to get into a new build, and I've always wanted to work with bees. I don't think I've ever really done much with them apart from just see them and collect the hives and never do anything with them. Today we're making an apiary. I think that's what it's called, but we're going to build a lot of other stuff in another part of the base, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to hop into a time lapse. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys enjoyed the time-lapse music. I had a lovely time building those buildings. I'm going to give you a detailed walkthrough of everything that we did. So to get started, I also made some shears. These shears are efficiency 5, mending, unbreaking, and these are what's going to go inside of our apiary. I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. So go out the back door, and there's a new pathway. This pathway goes down. Now, you guys really like those kind of narrow-esque views, and if I'm looking, you kind of get that same feeling. Now, one other change that I made to our buildings in our area here is I added spore blossoms. Really wanted to give it that kind of vibey feel. So starting over here, kind of walk towards the pig pen. There's a few new trees. In total, I built 4 more custom trees. And this one kind of overhangs into our Geode Portal. This is amazing. Now, I haven't linked this to anything just yet because I need to actually go into the nether and make the portal itself. But I love this. This came together with the help of my patrons. They decided that this would be a cool Geode Portal. So I made that happen. We've got, you know, the moss. We've got the crystals, the amethyst crystals. It's really well done. So if you turn around, you know, more custom trees, log, and then this leads into our apiary. Now, this is empty on purpose. Now, I did this on purpose because I want to make this another pathway leading into another build. Can't really do that if I have a tree in the way. So to go over here, I really like this build. I sort of took from the curvature of that ceiling over there and made it bigger here. So the detail in the front is really cool looking. I really wanted this to kind of be a greenhouse almost, where the bees have a lot of natural sunlight. Now, kind of using more detail, got a nice little detailed entry here. Now, I know you're probably thinking the bees can probably get out. Well, the bees actually cannot get through that gap, so don't worry about that. And if I see a flower, we could probably just grab this one. I can actually show you that. Even the babies, the bees, they cannot get through there. So if I'll stand, naturally, the second that I walk over here, the bees run away. That's just how it goes, right? So just looking at some of the detail on the sides here, I really like this sort of archway we got. We use the same type of like brick construction roof, this time using light gray glass though. So we got like stairs, slabs, and then trap doors using the, oh, I forgot to put a border around the bottom. So the border around the base has been taken care of using mossy and normal cobblestone. I've also got azalea leaves drooping off of this area, and I added that over there to the pig pen as well. So let's go inside and take a look at what we got in here. So in here, I've got sort of this little honeycomb sort of feature in the back. It's a glass pane setup. We've got yellow and orange glass panes, really fun. Inside of here, we've got more spore blossoms, some bees hanging out. So using that sort of same arch technique on the outside, we use that in here with the barrel in the middle. Then using fence posts as sort of lantern posts with more trap doors and just an overall really cool vibe around this entire thing. So for the floor, I used moss, grass, and green concrete powder, and then I added a bunch of flowers. So I know that we have about 6 bees in here right now. Obviously, we probably need to get a few more, and I will breed them. So it's for the bees sort of beehive area, whatever, bees nest area. These are elevated up a block, and there's moss and the spaces in between with flowers, and then we have underneath. If I were to hit the trapdoors, you can see we have campfires so that we can, you know, securely shear them, no problem. So I just absolutely adore this build, man. One of my favorites to do. I had such a fun time. Just realized that's a a full block. Maybe we put this back here instead. And I'll move this flower, say, in the corner. There we go. Put the bee right there. Boom. Bee goes in the item frame. No. And then finally, to kind of close everything off, I have these deep slate brick walls and then a fence gate and a block here. Now, again, bees cannot get through this. I tested this multiple times in creative mode. Now, and then to kind of finish off the entire area, lightly spread moss around. It's not completely full, but I placed blocks down and then, you know, bone mealed that block from there. So this build came together quite nicely. And in general, our area is looking so good, guys. Look at this. Just the overall view. You guys wanted in-depth reviews of these before, like in how they look, just, you know, from the higher perspective. So let me know what you think about this build, guys. I've got big plans for the rest of our area. I think it's going to be great for a starting area. I'm really feeling this area, man. So let me know what you think. So I hope everybody enjoyed all of the stuff we did at the base, but it's time to move on. You know, I just realized there's a desert simple up there. We're gonna have to check that out and see if it's been looted. But you know what? What's awesome here is that I found this village and it doesn't seem to have anybody here. So I think we're free to take some of these villagers. Initially, I was going to take the villagers that we found with Jim, but after going back to that area, that just really wasn't the right situation. So new plan, we're going to use these villagers instead. So most of them have actually sort of already found their way into the pen because I placed a bed in there. It worked out pretty well. Now I was thinking about the villagers that I wanted. Now the typical thing would be like mending, right away. Mending, everybody wants mending, but I have a better plan than that. I think I know for a fact that I want emeralds. So 1 or 2 villagers will be emerald trading, and then number 3 is going to be a weaponsmith. Now I want a weaponsmith because the idea of spending diamonds for pickaxes bugs me. And here pretty soon I'm going to be going for a really big challenge in the game. I haven't spoke on this in a video yet, but I want to get a netherite beacon, and apart from using TNT, I feel like we're probably going to have to mine a lot. So having a lot of, like, an abundance of pickaxes is probably going to be pretty helpful. So I know for a fact I want trading, and I know for a fact that I want pickaxes. So weaponsmith, librarian, and mending could be a good 3rd villager, but that is not really important to me right now. The first 2 are way more important. So let's go ahead and see if our nether portal links to anything. I really feel like it's going to. We're just all so close, and hopefully if it does, there's already a tunnel there. Okay, yeah, people have been here. Perfect. And it looks like somebody's been bartering over here. I don't know who this is. If somebody could give me some info, because you guys know everything. So just go ahead and tell me what that is. So yeah, it looks like there's already a tunnel here. I may have to make it a little bit bigger just for my boat. So it is just about time to convert our villagers over. Let me go ahead and show you what we've got. So first off, cleric, bottle of enchanting. Very important to have XP on the go. Number 2, we've got our toolsmith with our diamond tools. And then finally, we've got our infinite book trade, which is paper, emeralds, you know, all the good stuff. So I have instructed False to please not sleep. I've got a pretty clever plan about how I want to do this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lure a zombie by me. And then once he gets close enough to kind of detect the villagers, I'm actually going to go invisible. Now, I'm not 100% certain that the zombie will still track me or not, so we'll have to play that by ear. But I do need to make sure of one thing. I need to make sure that all of the golems, I can't open that chest. All of the golems that are around, those dudes have got to be dead. So the zombie is spawned, and he is currently trying to convert those other villagers, I believe. I've got to be careful when I land over here because I don't want him to see me. Perfect. Okay, this is working just how I wanted it to. I don't think he can see me. Nope. Perfect. Cool. Get all of my villagers. Yes, it's working. My master plan is working. So now that we have our zombie villagers, it's time to convert them. So right there, it looks like I was able to get all 4 at once. Now, that leather worker more or less just kind of got lucky. I don't really care to convert him, to be very honest with you. I don't even think that he even got converted, but I don't want my villagers to be attacked by him, so I pretty much have to convert him. Awesome. So now we just kind of gotta wait. Yay! So now we have bottles of enchanting for 1 emerald. We have all of these diamond tools for 1 emerald, but I think these will probably change. Now, it does look like this guy, well, 18 paper is fine, but once we have this trade going, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Now, pretty much comes the really annoying part, and that is moving these villagers back to the base. I will be using boats for this, and I think the easiest way to do this is to just kind of get them all into the nether, move them one at a time through the nether tunnel to the base, and then when we get to the base, we just need to have their workstations set inside so they will run upstairs. As long as they're inside and secure, we should be okay. So that is what I'm gonna get doing now. Just admiring my bees. I love this room so much, man. Now guys, the villagers, they've been moved. That was literally so easy. I'm not even sure how I got them through the nether that fast or up here in this space so quickly, but it worked out very well. So there is one thing that I am very curious about though. So we have our 3 villagers. These guys are 2 of these guys are masters, because that is, you know, what was required to get the trade. But the villager, the librarian, we don't know what his trade's gonna be. So let's get some paper out, and we are going to check that out. So one thing that you can expect in the next upcoming episode is the fact that our storage, it is getting pretty full. So expect some add-ons, you know what I mean? That'll be fun. But for now, let's burn through some emeralds real fast. Just get a little bit of stockpile built up here. Then we'll get this guy to do one of those, and I just need to make a few more books here. Yeah, the book trade is a very overpowered trade, but we need this to be 1-to-1 before we can do anything else. So did he Sir, will you upgrade, good sir? He's like, nah, I'm not upgraded. Sorry, bud. Can't do it, man. Wow, my bad. Okay, is there a crafting table back there? There is. Okay. Final trade. This should get him over the hump here. I'm not super... Oh, piercing. Oh, that's pretty bad. Never mind. Oh, that's so bad. But we do have a way to get lanterns now. I'm pretty stoked on that because I like lanterns a lot. Thorns too. Okay, unfortunate. Not the best trades, but you know what? That's more of an emerald trader anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, guys, so today's episode was a lot of fun. We hung out with Cleo, we fought a Wither, we hung out with Joe, we built a bunch of cool stuff, we did villagers. Pretty action-packed episode, but yeah, I think that's probably gonna do it. So if you enjoyed, make sure that you subscribe. That's really all I ask, is if you enjoy the content, you know, make sure to join the channel. Otherwise, I hope you guys all have a great day. And anyways, this is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.